Hi everybody. It's been a long time since we've seen each other and I hope you're all doing really well. I thought I'd just put together about a 30-minute chair yoga class for you to kind of get you moving and get you back in the rhythm, especially since we're going to be out a little bit longer than we had originally thought. So I'm excited to bring this to you. It's kind of hard when I can't see your faces, but we'll do our best given the circumstances. So what we're going to do is we're going to come away from the back of the chair and we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to relax our shoulders and just feel the length of the spine. Now you can have bare feet, you can have shoes on, but just remember we don't want to have any socks because we don't want you slipping and sliding off on the floor. So with our spine nice and tall, we'll relax our shoulders and we're going to turn our palms up. And then from here, we're just going to close our eyes and just breathe. Feel the breath as it draws in and out through the body. Feel the breath as it comes into the belly, into the ribs, into the top of the chest. And then feeling the breath release from the top, the ribs, and the belly. And just take a moment to feel that breath as it draws in and out. And just giving yourself an opportunity to let go of the day, let go of the week, definitely let go of the last few weeks. Feel yourself as the sits bones are grounded into the seat of the chair. Feel the crown of the head lift up tall through the sky. And then just continue to let go. Let go of conversations. Let go of the news, TV. Letting go of the fact that you probably ate all your quarantine food. And then just allow yourself to be in this present moment. Feel the shoulders release away from the ears. Feel the feet as they ground into the earth. Notice what you hear. Notice what you smell. Notice what you feel. Then allow that to float away. We're going to bring the chin to the chest and let the back of the head just stretch as the chin draws towards the chest. Next breath, we'll roll right ear towards right shoulder and then down around towards left shoulder. We can inhale down around over to one side and then down around over to the other. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out of the nose. Maybe one more time each side. When the chin comes back to the chest, we're going to lift that chin up to the sky, and then we'll hold that chin up and we're going to open and close the mouth, getting a nice good stretch in the throat. We'll close the mouth, we'll lift the head up, gently opening up the eyes, and then we're going to look over to the right, We're going to pause and hold here for a few breaths. We'll bring it over to the left, and then we'll hold here for a few breaths as well. Maybe just notice where you feel the stretch. Notice if it starts to let go of any tension or tightness that you might have been feeling over the last few weeks. Head will come back to center. We're going to take the arms down, and we're going to roll those shoulders up, back, and down. And just really imagine bringing those shoulders up towards your earlobes. So it's amazing when you don't really think about it. If you've been sitting around a lot and just kind of sitting in your favorite chair, that you might have gotten a little bit stiff as you go through. So just notice how nice it feels as you're circling around and just opening up in the shoulders, maybe a little bit in the neck. Now we're going to go in the other direction. We're going to bring those shoulders up, forward, and down. And then we'll release the shoulders. We'll circle through those wrists. Nice big circles all the way around. We'll circle in the other direction. Pausing the hands, inhale, lift arms up. Remember, come to your version of up and exhale, hands down. Remember, if you have shoulder issues, only go as far up as it feels right for you. And exhale down. Inhale, hands up. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, hands down. We're going to bring the hands onto the thighs, cat-cow curl. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale, tilt the pelvis under, round the spine, gaze at the belly button. And then inhale, lift up, open up the heart to the sky. And exhale, round the spine, gaze at the belly button. Inhale, lift up, open up the heart. And again, exhale, round. And inhale, up. Last one, exhale, round. And inhale, up. We'll sit up tall, hands down alongside the body. We're going to come into a spinal twist. So we'll lift those arms up, shoulder height, twist over to the right. And we're going to reach that arm back behind, or you can hold onto the back of the chair. And your left arm will go out to the side on the outside of that right leg. And we're going to gaze over that right shoulder. The breath is smooth, the shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. On the next breath, we'll lift the arms up, we'll unwind through center, and then exhale, we're going to twist over to the other side, and we can bring that hand on the outside of the left leg. And again, shoulders are relaxed, the breath is smooth. Next breath, we'll lift the arms up, unwind through center, and release. Single leg forward fold. So we're going to take that right leg out. The leg is going to be as straight as we can. If you're too far back in the chair, it's going to be kind of hard for the leg to be extended. We're going to draw the toes back towards the kneecap. Chest is lifted, hands alongside the body. We'll take a nice inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach towards your toes. Not sure if you've done that in a while. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, hands down. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale down. One more. Inhale. And exhale, reach. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, arms down. And we're going to bring that right leg in. Same thing left side. We're going to bring left leg out, foot flexed, toes drawn towards the kneecaps, hands alongside the body. Spine is lifted. On the next breath, inhale, lift up. Exhale, extend the spine, engage the abdominals. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, arms down. And again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. And we're going to bring the arms down and we'll bring the legs in. Now from here, we're going to bring our hands to heart center. And then we're going to bring our elbows towards one another. So we're going to open up through that back. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Do your best to keep the elbows towards one another as we lift up towards the sky and then lower down. And we can inhale, lift up, and exhale down. And again, inhale, lift up, and exhale down. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Now we're going to hold this one here. Feel the work in that upper back and notice the parts of the body that begin to open up and let go. And then the next breath, we'll bring it all the way down, and then we'll roll the shoulders up, back, and down. We'll release the shoulders. We'll come into our side angle pose. We're going to open the legs out wide. And we're going to lean over, forearm on that right thigh. We're going to take our left leg, if you choose, we're going to take it out to the side and we're going to turn the toes in. Roll that hip forward, relax the shoulders. You can stay here if you'd like, or maybe lift the arm up and then reach towards that side wall. Remember, we're going to keep the shoulders down, the breath is smooth. So for anybody that would like to go a little bit more progressive, if that left leg is out, we're going to press down through that front foot and the back edge of that foot, and then lift off the chair maybe an inch or two, and then we'll float back down. If you were up, we'll lift that arm up, and we'll draw that leg back in. We'll reset in the chair and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So legs open wide. We're going to bring that forearm over onto the left side. Right leg, we'll scooch it out and turn the toes in and then roll that hip forward. So remember, we want to protect our knee joints, so we're pressing down through the pinky toe side, baby toe side. As we roll forward, we can take that arm up. Remember, be mindful of your shoulders. If this doesn't work for you, this is just fine as well. Relax the shoulders, breath is smooth. Now, as you're reaching from fingertip away from your right heel, if you'd like, you can come up off the chair, maybe an inch or two, float down. We'll bring that arm up and we can bring the legs in. We'll do a couple of cat and cow curls. So spine long, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, exhale, round the back. And inhale, lift up, open up the chest to the sky. And exhale, round. And inhale, open. One more. Exhale, round. And inhale, open. Now, we'll sit up tall. We're going to get into that hip stretch. So we're going to take our right leg and we're going to cross over at the ankle and the foot's going to be flexed. Remember, if this is not doable for you, you can always lean back in the chair and you're just going to cross the leg over and lift up as high as you're able. Now, this might be enough for you. You might be feeling a lot more tighter than the last time you've been in class, especially if you've just not been so much active or if you've been walking and you haven't been doing some stretching. So just be mindful never to force the stretch. So you can stay here if you'd like, or maybe lean forward. Let's try with a straight back at first. And then just relax the shoulders and just feel the breath and notice where you feel that stretch in the hip. On the next breath, we're just going to go ahead and round the spine, letting that head float down towards the floor. And then we'll stack up one vertebrae at a time. And then we'll uncross that leg. We can just open and close the legs. And we'll do that same thing on the other side. Let's go ahead and take that left ankle over that right thigh, or you know the drill, you can lean back and cross over. Foot is flexed, we want to protect the knee joint. Shoulders relaxed, maybe stay here, maybe lean forward with a straight back. Maybe think about how one side might feel different than the other side. This is my side that's normally a little bit tighter than the other side. Feel free if you'd like to round the spine. And then we'll stack up nice and tall. We'll uncross that leg and then we'll just open and close the legs. We'll bring the feet hip distance apart. We're going to come into our seated cobra back strengthener. Probably feel pretty good today. Hands will be on the thighs, elbows tucked in, spine long. And then with a straight spine, we're going to lean forward. Feel the abdominals engage, feel the shoulders relax, and then engage all the muscles of the upper, middle, and lower back. On the next breath, we'll press down through the hands and lift up tall. And then again, we're going to round and arch the back. And round and arch. One more. And round and arch. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sit all the way back in the chair, and you can let your back lean against the back of the chair. And we're just going to take our right leg and we're going to bring it out, and we're going to point and flex that foot. Just a nice point and flex. Notice how the muscles in the calf and maybe even in the quadriceps, you can feel the stretch and the engagement. The next time you point, we're going to circle around in one direction. And then we'll circle around in the other direction. Beautiful. Now we'll bring that to a stop. We'll put that foot on the floor. We're going to take the left leg and we're going to point and flex. So as we keep the leg lifted, we're working on the front of the thighs. And then we're going to circle around in one direction. And then we'll circle around in the other direction. Very nice. And then we'll bend and bring that leg down. So we've done one side, we've done the other side. Let's try to do both of them together. We can bring that right leg up and then maybe bring the left leg up. So we don't have any straps. We can do this without straps. We're just going to use gravity. We're going to use the strength in our legs to keep those legs up. And we're going to draw those toes back towards the kneecaps. Nice and steady breath. And then we'll release the legs and bring them down to the earth. So we're just going to do the stretch for the front part of our legs. We're not going to go into a full crescent pose. Make sure your chair is sturdy at home, no tumbling over to the side. We're going to go ahead and we're going to come over towards the right side of the chair. Left foot is firmly on the floor. Your ankle is directly underneath the knee. Left hand is here for support. You can lean in and then drop that right knee towards the floor. We're going to untuck the toes, so that means toenail polish pointing towards the floor. We can straighten up, and then from here you can slide that leg back. I can't slide mine because I'm hitting the wall over here. So you can slide the leg back as far as you'd like. Do your best to keep the shoulder on top of your hip. And then if you want a little bit more, we're going to lift that right arm up and then reach back and look towards that hand. And then we're going to lift up, release the arm, lean in, and bring that right leg in. We're going to scooch over to the other side, and we're going to let the buttocks hang off, lean in, and we're going to drop that left knee down towards the floor. Hand is on the chair for support. Press down through that right leg. Toenail polish pointing towards the floor. Slide that leg back as far as it's comfortable for you. And then we'll lift that left arm up. And then maybe lean back. Look and see how far back you're able to go. Make sure the breath is smooth, no huffing and puffing. And then we'll lift up, release the arm, lean in, and then we're going to bring ourselves towards the center of the chair. Once we come to the center of the chair, we'll sit up tall, and then we're going to lean back, bring our back against the back of the chair. We're going to draw that right knee into the chest, and we're going to give ourselves a nice little hug here. Then our right hand can hold onto the knee, left hand onto the chair, and we're going to circle around. So we're going to get into that hip joint. And then we're going to circle in the other direction. And then we'll pause. We're going to put that foot down. We're going to draw the other knee into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then we'll go ahead and we'll release. So we're going to circle that knee around in one direction. And then the other. Then we'll bring that foot to the floor. We're going to come into a full body stretch so you can slide the feet forward, Lift the arms up and reach back. Reach the arms away from the legs. Maybe alternate reaching the right and left arm. Nice big full body stretch. Then release the arms onto the chair. Walk the feet back. And then we're going to sit all the way back in the chair. And then just feel the back side of your body resting onto the chair. Feel the buttocks as it releases into the chair as well. Now I invite you to turn the palms up. Feet are grounded down into the earth, relaxing through the shoulders, and then allow the eyes to close as we move into Savasana for today. Feel the breath as it draws in and as it draws out of the body. Letting go of any remaining tension or tightness. Letting go of any challenges or anxiety that you've been feeling over the last few weeks. Letting go of concerns, fears. With each exhalation, just letting it all go. Allowing yourself to just be in this present moment. Know that you are safe. Notice how it feels as the feet ground into the earth. Notice if the body is starting to calm. Allow yourself to feel love. Feel connection. Allow yourself to feel kindness, patience, tolerance, acceptance. And maybe giving yourself an opportunity to think for a moment. If you think back over the last 2 weeks, what is the one thing so far that you are grateful for? It can be small, it can be large, it can be a conversation, it can be a project. It could be connecting with yourself. We've been giving a beautiful opportunity to go inside and notice what you may find. feel the breath as it draws in and out of the body. Awakening inside through maybe wiggling the fingers and toes. Scanning the body to see what might be different or the same. And thanking the body for all that it's done and all that it will continue to do. We'll close our practice with 3 rounds of Om, taking an inhalation to prepare. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Bringing the hands together and bowing our heads to honor the light and love within us, and to honor that same light and love that connects each and every one of us. Namaste. So, thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate that you took the time out for you. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.